Okay, so hello YouTube, this is Nate, and you're probably wondering, hey, this isn't a gun video, why am I looking at a computer? Uh, I basically want to start making computer videos again. My channel, long time ago, was primarily computer videos, but they were pretty mediocre and low quality. A lot of the first videos would have used Movie Maker, if you remember that. Later on, I got a little more advanced with Adobe Premiere Pro 2014, and I still use that to this day. But yeah, rest assured, you will see more gun videos on this channel. This is just something I want to try and attempt again because I'm wanting to upload more content on my YouTube channel. So, what I have sitting in front of me is a Dell OptiPlex 980. If you're not familiar with it, this one in particular has an Intel Core i5 660 running at 3.3 gigahertz. At the moment, it has 8 gigabytes of DDR3 1333 megahertz memory. And today I'm going to actually upgrade that from 8 to 16. I'll explain in a minute. I have upgraded the mechanical hard drive from a 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Blue to a PNY Technologies SSD. And it's not really anything special, but it's better than using a mechanical drive. The performance has significantly increased, especially for a computer as old as this thing is. I've also added a newly manufactured HD 5450 low profile graphics card. I think it came from China. Nothing special there. I just needed a graphics card in here for output. It does have onboard VGA and I believe display port, but I could be wrong about the whole display port thing. So like I was saying earlier, I want to upgrade the RAM in this machine. It currently has 8 gigabytes of DDR3. I want to upgrade that to 16 gigabytes of DDR3. The sticks of memory that I'm putting in here in particular are Mushkin Blackline DDR3 1600 megahertz. Unfortunately, this machine does not support 1600 megahertz speed. It will downclock to 1333, which I'm totally okay with. This machine is not winning any contests of any sort. It's not even being used for gaming. This is just strictly this is a spare computer that I use in case I need a machine. This is just a spare machine. So, I've had this computer for a long time. In fact, this was a computer that I've had since college. This was a machine that I obtained while working as an intern for the college's IT service department. One of the very last things that I was tasked to do was the decommissioning of IT assets that included 250 to 300 of these machines. A lot of them were also the Dell OptiPlex 960s, which I did bring one of those home, but that thing is long gone. So like I was saying, this is not my daily driver, but in case I need a computer, I have something. So on this machine, I am running Ubuntu version 24.02. I can pull that up using fastfetch real quick. I also have Windows 10 on here. I dual boot with this machine, but I don't run Windows 10 anymore since that's been long depreciated. Anyway, before I go ahead and pop this open and start changing things out, I have a terminal pulled up, And here is cmatrix, because cmatrix is just awesome to look at. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a lshw short. I don't need a large output. I just need to see briefly how much is in this machine. And as you can tell, there's 8 gigabytes. I'm also going to pull up fastfetch, because that is what I run on Linux. There you go. 2404. I think I guessed that correctly the first time. And 8 gigabytes, or 7.62 gigabytes is what it recognizes. So this computer loves 308 supposedly. All right, cool. So I got the side panel popped off. Quite simple to do. There is a latch right here up top of the case, and the panel comes out. So here it is, popped open. There's my 4 sticks of Kingston 2 gigabyte DDR3 1333 megahertz memory. All 4 of those sticks are going to be replaced with the Mushkin 4 gigabyte DDR3 1600 megahertz. Like I was saying, this machine won't be using the 1600 megahertz speed. It will downclock it to 1333, and I am totally okay with that. Okay, I got one more of these I'm going to put in, but here's what one looks like. This is actually memory that I had in my old gaming computer that I put together a long time ago. My i5 2500K machine, and it is no longer around because it became unstable several years ago. So this is just RAM that I had laying around. So I got all 4 sticks installed into the computer. That's what it looks like. Fits in there perfectly fine. It all fits in there, and it should work. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this thing set back to its side and have the panel put back on. And I'm going to start up the machine, and I'm going to check in the BIOS if it shows up. All right, I got the computer upright, is what I meant to say previously, not on its side. Trying to get used to making these sorts of videos. Again, it's been a very long time. But now that the RAM is in there, I'm going to go ahead and power it on. There we go, it's powered up. And got a blank screen right now. Should come up. I don't have fast boot on here. That's disabled. I believe it is F2. There you go. I remember when this computer had A16. That was something else I did with this machine, was I upgraded the or updated the BIOS on here. Okay. So you probably saw that message that the amount of RAM has changed. That's pretty normal when you change out the memory in these machines. Let's go to, I believe it's system board. There you go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. 16 gigabytes. Memory installed at 1333 megahertz. That's to be expected. Active channels 2, so it's dual channel. DDR3, and each one is 4 gigabytes. Hell yeah. Okay, so Grub has come up. Grub 2.12. I dual boot on this machine. I've got Ubuntu 24 and Windows 10, which I'm not really using anymore on this machine. I'm going to go ahead and run an instance of memtest 86 to check the stability of the RAM. This is going to take a while. It's probably going to be about a half hour, is my guess. And yeah, I'll show you guys the end result. Alright, so some time has passed, no pun intended. Looks like it's good to go. No problems. I am, however, going to allow this to finish the second round of tests. Okay, so much more time has passed, and it looks like round 2 was good. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. All right, so I've got the terminal pulled up. Let's go ahead and pull up lshw short. And you can see up top, we got 16 gigabytes. Cool, cool. There you go. I'm also going to pull up btop. And yeah, there you go. We are good to go. So that does it for this video. My next one I plan on doing is adding a USB 3.0 PCI Express card into this computer because it lacks USB 3.0 capabilities.